go.
Hello internet, my name is Lave and I watched Gringo, which is directed by Nash Edgerton, brother to Joel Edgerton, who also stars in this film as a douchebag co-CEO of a pharmaceutical company alongside his equally douchebag partner played by Charlize Theron. Together they screw over their employee played by Oyelowo, who's a mild-mannered businessman who gets embroiled with the Mexican cartel, and a whole bunch of hijinks ensues. Or at least that's what the trailer wants you to believe. And to be honest, when I saw the trailer, I didn't have high hopes for this. I thought the best to expect from this film is going to be something along the lines of a Hangover-esque caper with a few hijinks which might make me laugh. It didn't. In fact, the story that the trailer teases isn't really delivered at all. It is sort of, but I can't really explain why it isn't without going into spoilers. All I will say is that this film thinks it's a well-written crime caper along the lines of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, where you've got a bunch of characters all hovering around this MacGuffin which they're all trying to get to, and all of these characters intertwine by the end, and this film fails at that as well. For example, Amanda Seyfried's character also gets embroiled in the story from time to time, and despite the fact that she only shares about 30 seconds with Oyelowo's character, we're supposed to believe by the end of the film that this friendship has developed between them. It's completely rubbish. I didn't buy it whatsoever. To be honest, I've lost a bit of respect for all of the actors involved with this. Okay, Joel Edgerton may be doing it as a favour to his brother, but I don't know about the others, if they're contractually obliged to do it or if they owed someone a favour. It can't be the writing that attracted them to this film, because it's full of flat characters. They're all stereotypes. I mean, Charlize Theron, Oscar winner Charlize Theron, actually says at one point, "Oh, are you playing the deaf girl?" It's unbelievable. Sharlto Copley turns up as well, but doesn't offer anything new. He's basically playing a toned down version of characters we've already seen, just this time he's morally conflicted and got a bad American accent. Thandie Newton also has a small part which is bookended with her wearing a fat suit, kind of like Monica in Friends. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This film is so badly written. It also takes the mick out of fat people as well. It's so bad. The worst thing about it is that it actually tries to preach to you at one point by giving you a message of the nice guys always finishing last. By that point, I completely checked out. And to be honest, I don't want to waste any more breath on this film. It's awful. So that's my thoughts on Gringo, and pause the video if you want to take a closer look at my enjoyment tracker now. This film is billed as an action comedy. Well, the action is generic. It's not funny. I think it's poorly written. It's poorly paced. I hated this film. It's even out of date as well. I mean, Will Smith, get jiggy with it. Come on. If you can't tell, I didn't like this film and I don't recommend you go and see it at all. I don't even recommend watching it on TV. It's pretty awful. The worst film I've seen this year so far. So thanks very much for watching my review of Gringo. I really do appreciate it. If you can, give this video a like and don't forget to share the Lave, Gringo. Subscribe.